Alright, so for this video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. Instead of doing the performance of the trick, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the tutorial first. And the reason I'm going to be doing that is because I'm going to need more than one spectator to do this trick, and this is going to be a little hard to do if it's just me. So I'm going to do my best to walk you through this trick. And after I've done the tutorial, I'm going to be doing the next deck review, and then I will go over this trick one more time. So let's go ahead and get straight into this trick. So this is a really nice one where this is that read 5 minds at once trick. So this is a really nice one you can do virtually. So here's what you're going to do to start off. And in case you're wondering about the deck I'm using, these are actually I think these are brown. Okay, so these are brown bicycle cards. I happen to find these on my local Walmart. I don't have a review on these because these are bicycle, except for the color. But if you would like a deck review on these cards, just let me know and I will go ahead and make that for you. But I've had these for about a year or two now, and so these are really nice. So this is the deck I'm using. So to actually start off the trick, here's what you're going to do. I'm actually going to teach you at the end a few other ways you can do this as well. So, to start off, you're going to need a stack of cards. You're going to need 5 cards. And in this case, I have the Ace through 5 of Hearts. Now, you don't have to use Ace through 5 of Hearts. You could use 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace, or 10 Jack, Queen, King, Ace. You could use 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. You can really use any 5 cards you can remember easily. And these can be in any suit you want. So in this case, I went ahead and did hearts. And these are going to start off on top of the deck. Now, if you would like to go ahead and do some false shuffles, false cuts, all of those, you can do that. And I'm actually going to leave some false cut videos down below, along with my riffle shuffle tutorial, because you can do the riffle shuffle, you just want to keep a stack of cards on top. So after you have done your false cuts and shuffles, and you kept your 5 cards on top, you're going to hand the deck over to the spectator and have them start off by dealing 5 cards like this. And you explain, you're going to want 5 cards for each pile, okay? So they're going to need to deal 4 more piles of cards. So this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, and this will be 5. So there's 5 piles here, and there's also 5 cards in each pile. So that's what they're gonna do. So let me go ahead and really quick set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because you're gonna have 5 spectators here. Okay, so the first spectator is going to go ahead, pick up their pile, look at the cards, and remember just one, okay? They can really remember any of these. So let's say the spectator remembers the Queen of Diamonds. After they have remembered their card, they can go ahead and mix up this pile even more. So I'm going to go ahead and write down Queen of Diamonds. So right there, QD. The second spectator is going to pick up their pile, and they're going to mix these up just like this. Look at their cards and remember just one. Let's say the 8 of spades they remember, and they can shuffle these up even more. So we can write down the 8 of spades. Let's say 8 and then S. Let's say the third spectator looks at these cards and they remember one. Let's say the Queen of Spades, okay? And then they can mix up these cards. So we have Queen of Spades. let's say for the fourth pile, they go ahead and they write down the King of Diamonds, and they remember the King of Diamonds. So we have K, D, and let's just say, because this could happen once these are mixed up, let's say the spectator remembers the Five of Hearts. It could happen where they could remember one of the cards in your stack. So Five of Hearts. So after each spectator has each of their cards remembered, you're going to go ahead and stack up the piles. And you can really do this any way you want. This is really cool. So let's say they put this pile on top of here. Then they bury this pile right on the bottom. And then all of these go on top. After they have done that, they're going to start off by dealing 5 cards like this, but this time they can go ahead and really deal anywhere they want, okay? So let's say they deal like this, and they stack these up one more time. Let's say here, let's say here, and let's say here. And if the spectator wanted to, they could give these a cut. It doesn't matter. So you can do that dealing out and cutting the deck as many times as you would like. There's no limit to how many times you can actually do it, when I played around with it anyway. So now you're going to go ahead and make 5 piles. You're going to take off the top 5 cards and spread these out and leave them how they are, okay? So don't reverse the order any. Take off the next 5 cards. You can spread these out. Take off the next 5 cards. You can spread these out. The next 5 cards, you can spread these out. And then move these down here. Okay, try to keep these in frame though. And let's say the next 5 cards here. Okay, so move this camera over a little. So move these cards over here. Okay, I think we've got these in frame. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to walk you through this now. So, you know your stack was ace through 5 of hearts. So the spectator's first selection was the queen of diamonds. So you're going to first look for your first card, the ace of hearts. You see it's in this pile, second from the top. So you're going to ask your spectator, the first one, which pile has your card in it. They're going to point to this pile. Now, you know their card is the Queen of Diamonds. So if we look here, the Ace of Hearts is second from the top here. The Queen of Diamonds is in this pile and also second from the top, okay? Second from the top here, their card is in this pile. Their Queen is second from the top. Therefore, you know their card is the Queen of Diamonds. So essentially, you want to go ahead and remember it. The Ace of Diamonds is the Ace of Hearts is second from the top in this pile. So what is the card second from the top in this pile? The Queen of Diamonds, that was their card. So therefore, you know their card is the Queen of Diamonds. And you can really do this any way you would like. That's the first one. The second card is the Eight of Spades. So you're going to look for the Two of Hearts. We see it's third from the top here. They say their card is in this pile. Their Eight of Spades is third from the top. So since the 2 is third from the top here, their card is here. Their card is the Eight of Spades because it's third from the top. Hopefully this is making sense, but I'll go over this one more time at the end. The third card is the Queen of Spades, and you're going to look for the Three of Hearts. So the Three of Hearts is on the top of this pile. You're going to remember top. Their card, the Queen of Spades, is in this pile. Since the Three of Hearts is on the top here, if you put the Three of Hearts over here, you get the Queen of Spades. Therefore, their card is the Queen of Spades. Let's go ahead and do the next one. So the Four of Hearts, is in this pile and is fourth from the top. Their card, the King of Diamonds, is fourth from the top here, and they say their card is over here. So if it's fourth from the top here, you just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Their card is the King of Diamonds. And for the fifth one, let's say their card was the Five of Hearts. So you look for your Five of Hearts and you see it here. You ask them, what pile has your card? Now, if they point to the pile that has your key card, the Five of Hearts, you know their card is going to be the Five of Hearts, okay? Your Five of Hearts is right here. They said their card is in this pile, so it has to be the Five of Hearts. And then you can reveal their cards any way you want. But that was the trick. It's real simple. And I will actually go over that one more time at the end after we do the next deck review here, okay? So give you guys a little time to go ahead and play around with that during the deck review, but that's all it really is. So, the deck we're going to be reviewing today is going to be the Venom deck. So, from the movie Venom. So, starting right off, you can see it has a purple border on top. It has Venom right here. It says Venom in the back. And it looks like he's in like some sort of graveyard or something. And it says playing cards down here as well. So this is a very nice tuck box for the front. Now, this purple is going to carry over to the top, okay, and it's going to say Marvel in that Marvel logo. The purple is also going to carry over to the side. It's going to say playing cards, and it's also going to say Venom, okay? Then it says Aquarius down here. I don't know why it says Aquarius, but if any of you know why, please leave a comment down below to let me know. And then that same design's gonna carry over here. So that purple, Aquarius, gonna say Venom, playing cards, that whole thing. Now, it's gonna carry over to the bottom as well, but it's going to have a barcode and like some ad copy. So bring that right up, okay? And it's also going to have a description on the back. So it's going to say, feel a feel a symbiotic bond with the cards as you play with this deck of playing cards featuring 52 images of the original symbiote. Each hand will have you shouting, "We are Venom." So that's from the Venom movie, I think with Tom Hardy. So it's also going to have three cards on the back. It's the King of Clubs, the Eight of Hearts, and then the back design of the cards. You can see the age is 6 and up. No tuck sticker here, but if we do open up this tuck flap, you're going to see it's going to be just a purple. Then you open this up, it's going to be white, and then it's going to be purple on the low flaps here, and then white. So this is going to be the back of the box. So, the cards themselves, the only thing you're going to receive in terms of ad cards really are going to be jokers. Okay, so before I actually get into the jokers, I'm going to show you the two back designs. So right here are the two back designs, and as you can see, these actually match the front of the box, okay? So right here, you can see they actually match. So that's really nice there. So these two Jokers are actually really cool, okay? So the first Joker is going to be Venom, and he's going to be taking on Spider-Man, okay? So you can see that there, how cool this Joker actually is. It says Joker on both sides. It has like a gray border. So this is going to be the first Joker. It's really detailed. The second Joker is also going to be Venom, but he's going to be taken on, it looks like Carnage. Okay, so he's like another symbiote, I think symbiote. Okay, so this is going to be the second Joker taking on Carnage. I think it's Carnage anyway, I could be wrong. So these are your two Jokers. Not too bad. Now, the rest of the cards themselves are actually pretty nice. I was relatively surprised. So here's the first card, and you can see it's just gonna be Venom himself. The second one is gonna be another picture of Venom. So Venom again. So these are all gonna have something to do with Venom. So some of these are really cool. So you can see it's going to be Venom with Spidey. And then we're going to go right back to Venom. So most of these are actually just Venom himself. They don't have anyone else with Venom, I notice. I haven't actually looked through this deck too much. I think I just opened it up and just looked at the Jokers briefly. So these are actually pretty cool. And that's going to go with the rest of the decks as well. I just took the cellophane off, because if you've seen any of my other unboxing deck review videos, you know the cellophane took me quite a while to actually get off. So I thought I would save everyone the time and just take off the cellophane beforehand. So this was 6. This was 5. Okay. So that one is really something. The Venom's supposed to be like a evil symbiote. I don't want to give too much away from the other movies he's been in, but he's supposed to be evil. I think we're actually at our last suit now. So we have, what is this, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. So, this was the Venom deck. A very, very nice deck. So I hope you actually enjoyed that deck review. Now let's go ahead and get straight into the tutorial, and I'm also going to teach you one more quick way you can do this. All it's going to involve is the setup, but if you want to do this impromptu, this is what you can do. Okay, so let's say you go ahead and you have your 5. Okay, we have our 5, 4, 3, 2, and ace somewhere in the deck. You know you want to use the ace through 5 of hearts. So what can you do here? In the process, or actually in the action of showing all the cards are different, you can actually do a move I've been talking about the past few days called the call. Now, I'm not the best at it yet because I'm still practicing it, but I will leave a link down below in case you do want to get a brief look at the call, okay? Okay, so I'm not the best at it, but essentially, it's supposed to look like you're showing all the cards, but you're going to be calling them to the top. So let's see how well I did here. 2, 5, 4, ace, 3. Okay, I just need to watch my angles. I'll lower my hand down some more. But this is all you can do. You can call the cards, and you want to try to go ahead and get them in an order you can remember. So in this case, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ace on top, followed by the 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then you're all set. You can do some false shuffles and whatever you want. After this, you're going to once again have the first 5 cards dealt, and these are going to be your ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to have a second row dealt, a third row, a fourth row, and a fifth row. So 5 piles with 5 cards each. And that's all you're going to do. So, after you've done that, let me go ahead and get this set up once again. Perfect. So after you have that set up, the first spectator is going to go ahead, take the first pile, mix it up as much as they want, look at the cards, and remember just one. So let's say the Jack of Diamonds, and they can mix these up again. So they're going to remember Jack of Diamonds. So we have a J and a D. Second spectator is going to mix up the pile, and they're going to remember just one. Let's say the Ace of Diamonds, and they mix these up again. So we have A, D. Let's say the third spectator mixes these up and they remember just one. Let's say the six of hearts, and they mix these up. Fourth spectator can mix up their pile and they remember just one. Let's say the king of hearts, they can mix this up again. And let's say finally they mix this up one more time for the last pile, and let's say they remember the five of hearts. After you have this, the spectator is going to go ahead and you can really have these stacked up any way you want, okay? So let's say we go ahead and we have the fifth pile on top of the second pile, the fifth and second pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Fifth and second pile underneath the fourth pile and the second pile, and then all of these on top of the first pile. And then you're going to have these dealt out just like this, okay? And then you can really mix it up by going like this. Maybe you want to go like this. It really doesn't matter. And then you can have these stacked up once again, okay, like this. And then we can put this big pile under. You can have these cut, and you can really do this as much as you would like. Then you're going to take off the top 5 cards, and you're going to go ahead and lay these out. So I'm going to try to get all of these in the camera. I don't know how well I can do here. Okay, so let's say there, 3, 4, 5. Let's say we have this. Let's say 3, 4, 5. We have this. And for the last pile, let's say, okay, so this is really weird. We have our stack right here, all in a row. So this is actually a very rare thing that could happen. So I'm probably going to go over this real quick one more time at the end as well. So hopefully the stack goes somewhere else. But all you would do is ask the spectator what pile their card is in, and they would point to this pile. And at the same time, you would look for your first card, the Ace of Hearts. You see it's here. So you know the Ace of Hearts is on the bottom of this pile. Their card is in this pile. They have the Jack of Diamonds. It's at the bottom of this pile. Both of these cards are on the bottom, so therefore their card was the Jack of Diamonds. Their second card, the Ace of Diamonds, is fourth from the top over here, or second from the bottom. You know, your key card, the Two of Hearts, is fourth from the bottom here, or second from the bottom. Okay, right here. So therefore, their card is the Ace of Diamonds, okay, because they're both going to be fourth from the bottom. Their third card, the Six of Hearts, is at the top. Your third card is the Three of Hearts. This is at the top. So their card in here, because your card is at the top, theirs will be here, the Six of Hearts at the top. Their next card, the King of Hearts, is second from the top here. Your card, the Four of Hearts, is second from the top here. So therefore, their card is going to be the King of Hearts, is second from the top. And their last card is the Five of Hearts. Your key card is the Five of Hearts. They point to this pile, so therefore their card is the Five of Hearts. So I hope that made sense. And this is actually a rare case when this happens, because this usually never happens. So let me go over this real quick one more time with the key cards scattered, hopefully, throughout each of the piles. Because this might actually lead on to the secret. So let's go ahead and do. So we have 2 here, we have 3, we have 4, and we have 5. Let's go ahead and try this again. So let's say for the first pile, the spectator wants, let's go with the Ace of Hearts. They can go ahead and shuffle this up. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put A of Hearts. Okay. This pile, let's say the spectator wants the 6 of Spades, and they can mix this up as much as they want. Let's say for this third pile, the spectator is going to remember the King of Spades, and they mix this up. Let's say for this one, the spectator goes ahead and they remember the Jack of Hearts. Mix those up. Let's say for this fifth pile, they go ahead and remember the King of Diamonds. So now you're going to go ahead and stack these up, just like I already talked about. You can go ahead and deal out first 5 cards like this. You have to do it like this, or the trick won't work. But then you can really do this any way you would like. And then you can stack these up one more time. And then you can give these a cut. So then you're going to take the top 5 cards and you're going to lay these out. So right here it worked. Okay, perfect. So here's, oh, try this again. This is the only way I can get all the cards in the frame, I notice. So the second pile here. Perfect. Let's move this over here. Move these over here. 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and we can lay these out. Take 3, 4, 5. Lay these out there. And the last pile here. Okay, so you're going to look for your key card, the Ace of Hearts. You see it's at the top of this pile. The spectator has the Ace of Hearts, so they're going to point that their card isn't here. So therefore, their card is the Ace of Hearts. That's going to be the easiest part of this trick. If they point to the same pile that has your key card, their card they remember is the key card. Look for the 2 of Hearts. You know it's going to be 4th from the top or 2nd from the bottom, however you look at it. The spectator had the 6 of Spades. It's in this pile, going to be 4th from the top or 2nd from the bottom, right there. So therefore, their card, because these two match up the same location, their card is the 6 of Spades. You look for the 3 of Hearts, going to be 3rd from the top. They had the King of Spades. This is 3rd from the top here. So therefore, their card is going to be the King of Spades, because it's both 3rd from the top. You look for the 4 of Hearts. It's going to be straight at the bottom. The spectator chose the Jack of Hearts right here. It's going to be at the bottom. So therefore, their card is the Jack of Hearts. Then the 5 of Hearts is your last key card, 2nd from the top here. Their card, King of Diamonds, is 2nd from the top here, and they point in this pile. So therefore, their card is the King of Diamonds. And that is actually going to be the whole effect. I hope you really enjoyed this. It's a really easy trick. And plus, if you get that one outcome where all the key cards are grouped together, then it should be really easy. But hopefully people don't catch on to that. But I hope you really enjoyed that trick. If you do perform this, let me know what reactions you get. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're an active subscriber who has watched at least 5 or more of my videos and you don't know about the giveaway I'm running, make sure you get onto the giveaway today, because today is going to be the very last day the giveaway is going to be running. I'm going to be closing the contest and all entries at 11:59 p.m. tonight at the time of this recording. Now, I live in the United States, so you're going to have to convert your time zone to the US time zone. But on Sunday, January 9th, I'm going to be doing the result video. But you can also get onto the shoutout giveaway, which I will link down below if you want to check that out. But if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for a new video. Bye.